Hi and welcome to the Evolution Series World Percussion 2.0 product overview. All up, this library has been a 5-year journey and we're extremely proud of the results. A lot of time and effort has been made to make sure each instrument is done justice to. In this latest update, we went back to the original scoring stage and recorded an additional 35 drums, expanding the library to 111 instruments. So what's the difference between the original version and this 2.0 release? Firstly, this version is for Kontakt 5 and compatible with the free Kontakt 5 player, utilizing advanced scripting methods. Secondly, we've included all the original instruments from the first version, plus an additional 35 new drums. Thirdly, we remixed some of the original drums as we had discovered some new studio tricks to make them sound even better. And lastly, we refined the microphone selection down to the most important ones. This was based on feedback from some of Hollywood's top composers and what they would actually use during their production process. Other than those points, everything else has remained. Though you may ask, why is this library smaller than the original? There are 2 points. The first one is by refining the microphone choices, we were able to save on space. And secondly, with the help of native instruments' lossless compression, the total size of the library was brought down by a staggering 60%. Let's have a closer look into how World Percussion 2.0 is set up. Here's the quick access menu. You can access the instruments and multis from here. Let's click on Instruments. We have 5 regions of the world: Africa, Asia, Europe, Middle East, and South America. Going into Africa, there are 2 types of instruments: tuned percussion such as a balafon, and untuned percussion such as a djembe. The main difference between these 2 types is that untuned percussion allows you to reassign a drum's individual hits to different keys on your keyboard, whereas tuned percussion prevents you from doing this. Let's load a balafon. As this is a tuned percussion instrument, we have 3 menus: Main, Advanced, and MIDI bits. Main gives you access to the mixer. We have 4 microphones: close, overhead, room, and far. Starting at the top, we have the pan controls, mute, solo, load and unload the microphone channel, volume fader, and output routing. In the advanced menu, we've given the user the ability to reduce round robin, which will in turn reduce the memory footprint. Generally speaking, full RR is 10 round robin, half RR is 5 round robin, and small RR is 2 round robin. You can see when we reduce the round robin, the memory adjusts accordingly. Below we have reset round robin counters and the velocity curve. The velocity curve is very handy if you want to adjust the key sensitivity, giving you more control over the feel when playing the individual hits of an instrument. If you really want, you can even draw your own curve. But let's just go back to linear. Okay, and the third menu here is the MIDI bits menu. In this page, the user can reassign MIDI grooves to different keys on the keyboard. As this is a tuned percussion instrument, no grooves are present. So let's have a little quick play of this balafon. A quick side note is if you want to get a bit more adventurous, you can access the instrument's MIDI bits core features by pressing the tool icon up at the top left. In general, MIDI bits is like a mini sequencer running inside Kontakt. With this genius bit of scripting, you can create your own grooves of MIDI performances, in turn recording them into Kontakt. More information on this process can be found in the manual. So I'll just load an untuned percussion instrument such as a djembe. With this instrument, both the main and advanced menus are primarily the same. We have a mapping menu which allows us to assign any individual drum hit to any key on the keyboard by clicking on the drop-down menu. You can even unload the drum hit from the memory if you have a need to save on RAM. Back to the MIDI bits menu again. This time round there are MIDI grooves loaded with this instrument. Like the mapping page, you can reassign any groove to any key by clicking on the drop-down menu. Let's have a bit of a play with this instrument. So we've got MIDI grooves. So there's quite a few different choices there. And we've got all the individual hits. So there's quite a bit of variation there. Okay, going back to the quick access menu and we'll have a look at the multis. Multis are patches that consist of combinations of multiple instruments set up in creative and fun ways. There are 3 folders: Quick Kits, No Grooves, Quick Kits with Grooves, and World Inspire sets. These are meant to give you a fast and creative way to access unique groups of instruments spread out across your keyboard. Quick Kits with No Grooves have a number of interesting multis. So for example, if you just want all the congas, then you can load the congas full set and jam away. Okay, so Quick Kits with Grooves. In here is only the tabla set. Same concept as the congas, except they have grooves assigned to keys. At this stage, multis don't allow for easy groove reassignment. It is possible, but requires a little bit more effort. World Inspire sets. These are one of my favourite parts of the library. With a hit of a key, you can have an epic ensemble playback of a variety of pre-made grooves, or you can even make your own. For example, if I load Mar Africa, you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. And some individual hits. They obviously go on further than that, but you should get the idea anyway. Another great thing about this update, thanks to our talented scripter, we've created a multi-script that allows you to change some of the primary features globally throughout all the instruments loaded within the multi. For example, we've included a master mixer, round robin reduction and reset, plus a velocity sensitivity knob. So if you did not have this multi-script and you wanted to reduce round robin or mute all the far mics, you would have to go into the loaded instruments and do them one by one. In other words, this saves a great deal of time. Just to show, here is the multi-script MIDI bits tab. This is where all the multi's grooves play back from. Once again, more information regarding MIDI bits can be found in the manual. To get a better idea on how the library sounds, please visit our website, as we're constantly posting new audio and video demos highlighting the power of World Percussion 2.0. Thanks for watching.